Hey YouTube, thanks for watching Practical Survival. I really appreciate it. I need to apologize right up front because I'm actually at a city park that is loaded with kids. So you're gonna hear some of them. And right back over here is a zoo with some animals that are a little bored of being cooped up, so they get a little loud every now and again, so I need to apologize for that in advance. Today's video is about Watch Gang. Watch Gang is a subscription company where you pay them a fee every month and they send you a brand new watch for you to keep. They have 3 different subscription levels. They have a $50 level, a $100 level, and a $300 level. And they guarantee to send you a watch that's worth well over what you pay for the subscription every month. What I have for this video is a watch off of their watch wheel. So what their watch wheel is you use points that you either buy or earn, and you select your wheel. They have like 5 or 6 different wheels depending on how many points you want to spend. Select your wheel and you go down and you select all your watches. You have a chance with every wheel spin to earn what they call a Grail watch, which is a Rolex, an Omega, or a Tag Heuer. Your chances of winning a Grail watch are very slim though. This watch came off of their $350 watch, or 350 point watch wheel, I do believe. And this was the tier 3 or 4 watch that came up. This is the Aragon Matador. This is my favorite watch out of all the watches I've gotten from Watch Gang. Though everybody else I've shown this watch to thinks it looks hideous and absolutely hates the watch. I personally love it. It comes well packaged in a nice box. Got Aragon stamped into it. Faux leather, I'm pretty sure. And here is the watch. Comes with instructions and a 2-year international warranty. Heavy watch, got a lot of weight to it. So this has an automatic NH35 movement, which I believe has like a 42-hour power reserve, 3 hands plus a date window at the 3 o'clock. If you could see that, the shadows are kind of horrible right now. 50 millimeter case diameter. Thickness is 22 millimeters. Has a K1 crystal for the crystal. Screw down crown. The bracelet is 24 millimeters, and this is a really nice bracelet. I mean, it kind of looks like chain from a motorcycle or a bike or something like that. It's really cool, really comfortable bracelet. Fold over clasp, push button, stamped, signed Aragon there on the clasp. It's got the safety latch there, so that's cool. 20 ATM water resistance, so that's 200 meters. Unidirectional bezel with very loud audible clicks. Oops, I got it upside down. Doesn't have any play at all. Very solid bezel. We got lume on the bezel, on the indices, and the hour and minute hand. And the lume is actually pretty incredible. I'm out here in the direct sun, so I can't give you a lume shot. Weight on this is 11.8 ounces, so it's pretty heavy watch. Almost 3/4 of a pound. Really heavy watch. Boy, you put this thing in a socket swinging at somebody, you'll knock them out cold. I have a 7.5 inch wrist. And I had to take 3 links out for it to fit my wrist, but that's how it looks on my wrist. Pretty big watch, but I mean it's not really gaudy. I mean, it is big and it is heavy, but I mean it looks good, you know. I mean it actually fits pretty well, all things considered. I mean, I'm used to wearing this G-Shock Mudmaster, which is a 52 millimeter, I believe, going across. So I mean, now this watch is a lot heavier than the G-Shock Mudmaster. Because of all the steel, but it is really a beautiful watch. I mean, this is my favorite. Now, my wife and the other couple of people I've showed this to don't like this watch at all. They really don't. Everybody says it looks ugly. My wife doesn't like, so it's got a domed, the sapphire lens is kind of domed a little bit, and it puts off a magnification effect when you kind of tilt the watch a little bit. If you're not looking at it dead on, it has a little bit of a magnification effect. And my wife absolutely hates that. That's the biggest thing she don't like about this watch. She says it's for a grandpa with old eyes that can't see the dial. I don't know. Personally, this is my favorite out of all my watches. So this is my second wheel spin. And it come up on the second tier of watches. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different tiers that you pick your watches off of, and depending on how lucky you are that day, it will depend on what tier it lands on. This landed on the second tier, and I couldn't be happier. I really like Aragon watches, and I did some research on them. They're a pretty good company, and they make some really affordable and attractive watches. If you don't like the 50 millimeter, they do make most of their watches, all their watches they make in 50 millimeter, but most of them they also have a version in a 45 millimeter, so a little bit smaller. If you don't like this gigantic thing on your wrist, you can get one a little bit smaller. But it's just a quality watch. And it has an open case back, so you can see that NH35 movement in there. It's just an awesome watch. You can also hand wind this watch. So unscrew the bezel, or unscrew the crown, and the first position you can wind the watch. Second position you can adjust the date. Third position, adjust the hands, and it is a hacking watch set, so the second hand will stop when you get to that third position, so you can precisely set your watch. It's just an awesome watch. It's just gorgeous, I think. I really like this watch. So this is my second wheel spin on the 350 point wheel, and I think I made out like a bandit. I mean, it's actually a really nice watch. I really like it. So in the description below, I'm going to have a link to Watch Gang. If you click that link, you can sign up through Watch Gang through that link, and if you do, you'll get 50 points to use on their watch wheel. And it doesn't matter which subscription level you pick, the $50, the $100, or the $300, you'll still get the 50 points to use on their watch wheel. So, I mean, you really don't have much to lose. You're going to get a watch that's worth more than what you paid. Even on a watch wheel, the watches are, the value is over what you're actually spending to spin the wheel. So it's actually pretty cool. Y'all have a great day. Thanks for watching.